of Jeremiah 4 and verse number 7. It says, the lion has come up from his thicket, and can y'all see this up here? The what? The destroyer of the Gentiles, or the destroyer of the world, is on his way. He's gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy city shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. Habakkuk chapter 1, 6 and 7 says, for lo, I will raise up the Chaldeans, that's incidentally referring to Babylonians, that bitter and hasty nation, which shall march through the breadth of the land to possess the dwelling places that are not there. They are terrible and dreadful. All right? Their judgment and their dignity shall proceed of themselves. I ain't got time to deal with that. I want y'all to focus on what you just heard there. They are terrible and dreadful. Their judgment and their dignity shall proceed of themselves. They're going to bring this judgment upon themselves. Habakkuk 1 and 8. Their horses also are swifter than the leopards. Are y'all listening to this? We're picking up some language here. This is all metaphoric. Swifter than leopards and are more fierce than the evening wolves, and their horsemen shall spread themselves, and their horsemen shall come from far. They shall fly as the what? Eagle that hasteth to eat. What is God revealing with the combination of scriptures? And why is there the reference to all these types of creatures and animals? Habakkuk 1 and 9 said, they shall come all for, what does that say? They shall come all for what? Violence. Their faces shall sup up as the east wind, and they shall gather the captivity as the sand. This is all prophecy. God letting us know what's going to happen. Now notice a parallel. Remember I was telling you earlier, chapter 2 is showing us a metallic image. Who? What's that say down the bottom? Babylon. When we get to Daniel chapter 7, Daniel has a dream himself. It's a picture of a lion and he has wings. Same thing showing us Babylon. Showing what's happening from the period of 605 to 539 BC. What does the bear symbolize? That night was Belshazzar, the king of the Chaldeans, slain. And when you get to chapter 5, Darius the Median took the kingdom, being about 62 years old, or 62 years old. Who are we talking about? Notice we get down, if we're looking at the metallic image, we're dealing with Media Persia. We look at the bear, it's symbolizing the same period of time, the same kingdom. We're talking about Media Persia, which was from 539 to 331 BC. Next question, who does the leopard symbolize? Four-headed leopard. Greece. Notice the loins of brass. Who are we talking about? We're talking about Greece and the leopard, because there were 4 generals, because Alexander had an early death. And 4 generals rose up in power to succeed him. But God revealed to Daniel before it came to pass. Somebody clap your hand and give God praise for the power of the word. What does the 4th beast symbolize? And in the latter time of their kingdom, when the transgressors are come to the full, now pay attention to this. When the transgressors are come to the full, everybody look at me. Mighty, and not by his own power, and he shall destroy the wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. Specifically, that's dealing with Israel. Talking about what's going to happen in the end time.